Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I thank Allah for one making me Muslim. Come on. I thank Allah for one making me Muslim, a Muslim, and two for allowing me to speak here today. And I don't know how many of you know, my name was originally Jason Thomas, it's now Hussein Thomas. And basically, I write like prayer reminders and little reminders on Facebook and Twitter. And from that, I've been asked to come and speak at various places. And basically, what I want to talk about today is basically about the Dunya. Because, unfortunately, as a non-Muslim, I grew up without Islam. And basically, growing up without Islam is like growing up in a dark tunnel with no light, and you're just trying to find your way around. And one of the saddest things that I see on a regular basis in London or in the UK is Muslims basically trying to live the life that me and my friends used to live before Islam. And it's so sad seeing, it's sad, man, it brings tears to your eyes that you see people that are born into Islamic families praying father, praying mother, Juma, uncle and aunts and stuff like that, trying to live like non-Muslims who don't even know why they're here. And one of the worst things that gets all of us growing up in London or growing up in the West is this music thing. And I don't care whether you're young, you're old, you're white, you're black, whatever, this music thing hits everyone. And the sad thing is brothers and sisters are watching music videos and then they're experimenting with their life. But the difference between the people in the music videos doing these films and doing these photo shoots and everything is at the end of the photo shoot, they get to go home. But when you've tried to be a bad man with your life and you get cut up in your face, or when you try to go out there in skin-tight jeans or a miniskirt and then you get pregnant, there ain't no cut or go home now or that's a take. It's you messed up in this dunya and it's you messed up, yeah, in this life. And the sad thing is that I don't get why you would choose evil over good and why you would choose purity over corruption. And what happens basically is this: you grow up in your Muslim family. Alhamdulillah, different families have different levels of Islam. To the fact that you was born into a family that knows the name Allah, the fact that you was born into a family that knows the name Muhammad and Abu Bakr, and that's enough. Because there's different levels. But the sad thing is, because you're born into this family, you don't know the worth of it. Because it's all you know. So what happens is you start getting to teenage years, as a brother or as a sister, these things start licking you like music videos. These things start licking you like movies, and these things start licking you like adverts. And the sad thing is you've been brought up with this word Tawheed and Allah all your life, yeah? But a lot of us, we don't really truly believe in it. It's just something that we believe in it half-heartedly. It's something we read in a book. For example, when you read that Allah is Al-Hakim, the most wise, the creator of the sun, the stars, the moon, the sky and everything, if that being, and you truly believe that being gives you advice to do something or not to do something, a wise person would follow it. But you grow up with hearing this term, Allah is Al-Hakim, the most wise. Allah is Al-Samir, the all-hearing. Allah is Al-Basir, the all-seeing. But it's just fairy, it's just something in a book. You don't really believe it within your heart, like 100%. Because if someone really believed it, then why is it when you get to these teenage years, yeah, and you start watching these music videos and you see this gun, this music video with this guy with a gun and selling drugs on the corner, and you see him with a tattoo on his neck, yeah? If you really believe that Allah was saying that that is rubbish and there's no benefit and there's no happiness in it, then you will just brush it off. But we can see it in the way that people walk down the street with their face screwed up. And they ain't got no problem. You're walking down the street with your face screwed up. And you had a meal that morning, you got clothes on your back, you know what I'm saying? There's food in the fridge, you got electricity and water and everything else, but yet you're still walking down the street with your face screwed up. Or you're in the car and you're screwed up like you got a bad day, like a bomb dropped on your house or something, but nothing's really wrong. But why have you got this screwed up face even though you got food, even though you got water, even though you got drink? Why? Because you listen to this music, you got some beats in the back and you think you're invincible, and this guy's talking about poverty and having to sell drugs and this, that and the other, and somehow you think you can relate to it. And the sad thing is that you leave this situation of where you see a strong marriage, where you see your father going in 9 to 5 every day, this stable, common sense, simple life, and then you want to go chasing waterfalls and being adventurous with your life. So you start dressing a certain way, start talking a certain way, start holding your face a certain way. And like Umar ibn al-Khattab said, whenever you look for honor in anything other than this deen, Allah will humiliate you. So whenever, and this is a promise, whenever you try to look for honor in anything other than Islam, Allah will humiliate you. And that's why you find two types of brothers. You'll find a brother that knows who he is. He's aware of who he is. He believes that Allah is Al-Hakim. He believes that Allah is Al-Basir, Al-Samir, the all-seeing, the all-hearing. So what does he? MashaAllah, he dresses in sunnah. MashaAllah, he doesn't screw anyone. He walks down the road humbly. MashaAllah, he tries to work. He goes to uni. He does things the simple and the right way. And then you get this other character who watches these videos, comes out his house, face screwed up, popping hard, you see what I'm saying? Playing haram music with his headphones or in his car, screwing everyone like he's invincible. But one day, he comes across a creation of Allah, yeah, that 9 times out of 10 happens to be Yardi, yeah? And he's doing the same, he's screwing up his face, he's walking a certain way, you see what I'm saying? He's listening to this pumped up music. And rather than these two human beings to do the simple thing and the logical thing and the common sense thing, is that when you see each other and you don't know each other, is to either look away because you don't know each other, or just change your face because you haven't got a problem with him, because it's just you're just walking down the street and you happen to see him. But no, the two ignorant people, because whether they listen to music right then, it's still with them. They keep the screwed up face, they keep the bad boy walk, they keep the negative vibe. So what happens? What? And because he's used to this, the knife comes out, the gun comes out, stabbed over nothing. Over because you wanted to walk down the street and keep up this false image. So you end up getting stabbed in your side, end up getting sliced in your face, end up, stabbing in your face. But the sad thing is that when you was watching this music video, for the brothers, when you was watching this music video, you didn't think about this, because the music videos are not real. They show you the music video of the 21-year-old guy driving the latest Land Rover. How are you going to get that? How are you going to get that age? You ain't going to get it. It's not realistic. You see the guys, you see the guys with the swimming pools, 21 years old, the helicopters, the yacht. And the rappers, the Muslim brothers that are rapping, are trying to say, we're just news reporters. We're just telling the people what it's like on my block. Really? You can't use that line on me because I grew up on the council estate. What council estate do they have swimming pools on? What council estates do they have girls walking around in bikinis? Especially in London. I don't know what girls are walking around in bikinis in London. What council estate do you find yachts on? What, on the dry land? So it's a lie. You're exaggerating. You're trying to say I got this and that. It's not a reflection of society. But the thing is, the sad thing is, in the music videos, they don't show reality. So when you try to experiment and you try to be like Snoop and 50 Cent and whoever it is, Tupac and all these people, you're trying to live like them, but while you're doing that, 50 Cent's kids is going to the poshest white school. While you're doing that, Snoop's kids are going to get the whole education, the cream of the crop. So while you're taking your youth and trying to be a bad man and end up getting shot, stabbed and this, that and the other, basically, no one ain't gonna cry for you. No one is gonna, 50 Cent and Biggie and Tupac and all these people are not gonna come out in the music video and wipe that bogey coming out your eyes and clean your eyes for you, you know what I'm saying, and ask for you to get bail. So you can watch these music videos, but they're not reality. And it's just so sad that right now today, a brother that was born into a good Muslim family, parents praying, father always going in and out to work, yeah, see what I'm saying, 35-year marriage, 25-year marriage. For some reason, there's a brother, somehow he came out of his mother's womb, he was raised, somehow he got the name of his gang across his neck for life. I don't know what possessed him to do that. He came out, he went to school, his parents, they fed him, they put clothes on him, everything. Yeah, but something between the age of, was it his teen years and his early 20s, he decided to get the name of his gang for some reason for life on his neck. I don't know why, you know? And as this carried on, he's just following and following and following. And right now today, many brothers born into good families, they're getting 25 years in jail. Right now, you're going to jail, we're going to put you in jail like a hamster. You can't go to the toilet unless we provide you with the toilet paper. If you share the cell with someone else, every time you go to the toilet, you have to burn a piece of paper so you don't smell his crap. If you want to basically come out, yeah, we choose when you're going to come out, and we're going to choose when you eat and when you're going to sleep. So basically you're like a little hamster or a little parrot in a cage. And now that he's 25 and he's locked up for life, can't see his mother, can't see his father, can't see his boys, can't see anybody. He's in jail for 23 hours a day. Now he's reading the Quran. Yeah, it's true. Allah is Al-Hakim, Allah is Al-Basir, Allah is Al-Samir. He's the most wise, he's the most all-seeing, he's the all-hearing. And then this thing, obviously, it don't just affect brothers. It obviously affects sisters too. You know? So what happens is that the same thing, grow up in a good Muslim family, grow up, you know, with a woman, mashallah, she was a virgin until she met your father, yeah, and they've been married for 25, 35 years, you know, 20 years, whatever, beautiful. Okay, they might have disagreements and this, that, and the other, but every couple has disagreements and stuff like that. And for some reason, I don't know, you grew up in this family, clothing, everything, you know, food, school, this, that, and the other. For some reason, along the way, you bumped into these, you know, Beyonce and Rihanna, these half-naked Jezebels, and you bumped into the L'Oreal adverts, and you bumped into, you know, these America's Sapala. The fact that hijabis watch, not all, because there's good sisters as well, but they know it, and they know they're standing with Allah. But the fact that a hijabi watches America's next top Jezebel or whatever it is, the fact that they actually watch it and then they have to put, I don't understand, you watch it. Look, this woman, sad, because that's what happens when you get entrapped with the dunya. You can't see, even when it's right in front of you. No one, like I was saying before, gets more respect, more love, more honor, more attention and more awe than the practicing Muslim sister. Nobody gets it. I know when you go to school and you see these non-Muslim girls and they're talking about they're going to meet their boyfriends on the weekend, and they're talking about going clubbing and they walk down the street half naked and guys notice them. I know it feels like maybe you're missing out. And I know it feels, you know, on Saturday night when you see all these girls, the guys are always checking up. I know it feels like maybe you're losing out. You know, why do I have to wear, you know, all this baggy stuff? Why do I have to wear all this loose clothing? Why can't I have boyfriends? Why can't I talk to boys? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I hang out with them and this, that, and the other? But the reality is this. I grew up with these girls, yeah? And I would say maybe about 60% of girls I know, they all had abortion. And I would basically say this. Walking down the street, yeah, with your underwear showing and everything hanging out and getting attention from guys, it's not a big achievement. Guys are attracted to girls. It's not rocket science. If you walk down the street, hardly any clothes, guys will look at you. That's not achievement. Any sister can do that. But what is an achievement is that after that guy slept with you and done the haram with you, for you to phone this call and get sorry, the number you're calling is currently unavailable, yeah? That is achievement. Because after he's got that stuff, He's gone. Because why did he stop you? The sisters, or the sisters thinking about, or the sisters who are tempted about not wearing a hijab and getting attention and this, that and the other. Why did he stop you walking down the street? He didn't stop you because of your tawheed. He didn't stop you because of your beautiful salah. He didn't stop you because of your tajweed or your fiqh or your this, that. Why? He stopped you because the way you're dressed looks like you're easy to sleep with. And it's not going to take longer than 5 minutes for him to get your number. So, the whole thing is at the end of the day, yes, you can get attention. But can you keep that guy with you? No. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense that you come from a house. You come from a house. It doesn't make sense that you come from a house where your mother, mashallah, she didn't have to take no clothes off, become a stripper, you know what I'm saying, walk down the street with her underwear showing to get that 25-year marriage, that 35-year marriage, that, what is it, that committed husband. So for you to be in a house where you see this strong, stable marriage, and then for you to think that you're going to remove your clothes, you're going to take off your clothes, I don't understand. I don't understand how any sister thinks by removing her clothes the guy is going to take her seriously. So the whole thing it has to come up with, it has to do with is, do you really believe in this deen? Do you really believe in this deen? And what does it mean to you? Because if you don't have confidence in this deen, and that's the truth, then you're not going to practice it 100%. Even if you've got beard and fold and everything else, if you don't have 100%, you're not 100% convinced, or you're 100% sure, you might have the beard, you might have the fold, but you're still going to be watching music videos with booty girls in it. You're still going to be, you know what I'm saying, chatting up girls, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook and the internet and stuff like that. So if you don't really believe in this deen, and you don't really, how can I say, love this deen, and find seeking knowledge interesting, and you don't listen to the ulama and the shaykhs and this, that and the other, then what you're going to do, you're going to have one foot in the club and one foot in the mosque. And you're going to basically be a walking contradiction. For example, I've been invited to a lot of these events where people are giving dawah, and we got poets and this, that and the other, and this, that, blah, blah, blah. And what I've noticed is kind of a bit like a joke. Jazakallah khair, thank you. It's kind of a bit of a joke, because you'll find sisters, mashallah, they're dressed properly, they're wearing hijab, they're wearing jilbab, some even wearing niqab and this, that, and the other. They're dressed properly and everything. But yet these sisters, yeah, they're having crushes and thinking about what sexual things they want to do with different poets and different singers and this, that, and the other. So what's the point of it? What's the point of at the end of the girl, a sister, you know what I'm saying, basically she's wearing hijab, she's wearing niqab and this, that, and the other. She's praying 5 times a day, but yet she's got a picture of like Trey Songz or Chris Brownlee's Femi Mills with like plucked eyebrows and makeup on their lips and bloody, I don't know, tight trousers and stuff like this. Like, what's the point of a niqabi and a hijabi having a picture of a guy with his six-pack on their Facebook wall in their photos? Like, what's the point? Like, what's really the whole point of, like, before you put it on, you must have read something about it. Like, maybe you must know that like hijabis and niqabis and jilbabis, they can't really be like strippers, or they can't really be taken for one night stands, or they can't really have guys talking about, you know what I'm saying, how they were, like, I don't understand it. So it's like, yeah, mashallah, maybe nowadays you got more hijabi, more brothers with beds and this, that and the other, but what's the point? You got brothers basically, you know, with big hair here and this, that and the other, basically doing a pose like this. You know what I'm saying, on his Facebook. So what's the point of it? What's the point if you don't understand why you're wearing what you're wearing, why you're growing what you're wearing, and why you're doing what you're doing? And the whole point is that it comes down to this, it comes down to sincerity. Because if we don't fix up, yeah, now in this life, yeah, then Allah is going to make us fix up in the next life. Yeah, so I have problems I have to deal with, you have problems you have to deal with, but it's just a message. At the end of the day, we all have certain things that we need to do. Maybe I'm a hijabi, yeah, but I'm like on the back of a bus like a Rottweiler, rah, 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 like loudspeakers. Maybe it's that I dress correctly and stuff like this, but yeah, I touch boys and I hold boys and this, that and the other. So whatever it is, we all have issues we have to deal with, but we all have to. We all have to take ourselves to account before we die. You know? And no one can force you, I can't force you, you can't force me, but we have to do it, because if we don't do it, yeah? And if we're just walking around in hijab and bed and jilbab and niqab and all this stuff, but really it's not serious and it's a joke, yeah? When we go into the grave, it's all not going to be worth it. And I just want to give you a contrast, and I just want to say, look, when you wear this uniform, when you have the bed, or you have the fold, or you have, you know what I'm saying, Islamic, I don't care if it's a Saudi or Palestinian stuff, you have to, because you represent Islam, you have to walk a certain way, you have to talk a certain way, you have to be a certain way, yeah? Because when I'm wearing this, yeah, I should be proud of it. When I leave my house wearing this, I should walk down the street proud, not arrogant and think I'm, you know what I'm saying, that I'm better than other Muslims and stuff like this, but I should know that this is the clothing that the creator of the sun, the moon, the stars and the sky, you know, is pleased with. And I shouldn't feel, I haven't done anything to do with terrorism, so I should be proud and I should be honored and I should feel like a king. Why? Because I'm wearing the clothes of Moses and Jesus and Noah. You know, and I'm not following the rappers and Tupac and 50 Cent, these people who don't even know how to clean themselves off the toilet. And I know that I'm wearing the clothing of the Prophet, so any brother should walk down the street in Sunnah feeling, I have as much right to look at this, and I don't care if you think I'm stupid, I don't care if you think I'm wearing a dress, I don't care if you think what I'm wearing is ridiculous. I know why I'm wearing it, I'm proud I'm wearing it, and the creator of the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, photosynthesis, evaporation is happy with me, so I'm happy to wear this, and I'm wearing the best clothing on earth. And every sister, she should know, when she goes to that cupboard in the morning, and she's got the miniskirt there, or the tight jeans there, or whatever, and she chooses to wear the jilbab, or the niqab, or the, what is it, hijab, and she chooses to put that on, when there's no one gonna punish her if she don't do it, no one's gonna force her, and she chooses to do it for free will, and because she has to go out for whatever reason, when she chooses to step on the street, yeah, and leave that house, she should know from the second that she leaves that house dressed properly, that the creator of the sun and the moon and the galaxy, and when you watch all these nature programs and you see the massive planets, and we are like a fly to it, that he loves her at that moment. And he's pleased with her. And he basically, if she dies with her 5 prayers and her salat, yeah, intact, and no backbiting, if she dies with her prayer, her hijab, her jilbab and her niqab and everything's on properly, yeah, and she doesn't backbite other sisters, that if she dies, she goes into that grave being loved by Allah. But at the same time, the brothers and the sisters who are wearing this, yeah, and wearing the sunnah, and wearing the hijab, and wearing everything else, and on Facebook, they're talking about how they like to kiss Trey Songz like this, and Chris Brown like this, and the guy, you know, the brother that lay in the bed is posting grime videos with girls with their thongs showing and stuff like that. Well, you should know that the creator of the sun, the moon, the stars, the skies, the one that makes the big oceans and the big mountains crumble, and the one that makes the tornadoes come, that he is angry with you. So before you post a picture on Facebook with hijab, I don't know, why would you take a picture of hijab and then put your hand in your hip? Some sisters in hijab, their pictures, their face is not even in a profile picture. All you can see is 2 moons, 2 big moons, black moons, and you think, what's the point of this? Since that she's bending over, her face is not even in a profile picture. So anyone, before you post that music video, before you post a picture of you with, what is it, your hijab and your niqab on, or your hijab on and bright lipstick, and you're trying to make your eyes look sexy and give a certain suggestion in this that, before you, what is it, post a picture with your hand around some guys, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. Because I don't know how you can post that picture, yeah, or you can post that music video, yeah, when the creator of the sun, you know before you do it, you know why you're doing it, and you know after you do it, that the creator of the sun, the mover of the sun, is angry at you. And I want to leave you with something to bring it a bit home, the description of Angel Jibril. Because basically, the reason why I, as a non-Muslim, basically came to Islam and I stopped robbing going into shops and robbing people and beating them up. I stopped basically thieving stuff on people. I stopped basically lying and having girlfriends and all this stuff. The reason why I stopped this, the reason why I stopped this ASAP is because my reference is different. See, before as a Kafir guy, not knowing about Allah in detail properly, I believed in Allah before, but before knowing about Islam, it was okay. I was taught my purpose in life is to get money and to get nice things and sleep around with much girls as possible. So, it was an occupational hazard for me to go in and out of jail. My purpose in life is to have the latest car, the latest motorbike, and have bare girls. So, it was a part of my job to go in and out of jail. Why? I'm not going to go to university and study, that takes long. Anyway, everyone at uni is broke. I'm not going to go and get a job. I have to actually work for my money. So it's an occupational hazard. But the reason why I now stopped robbing, stealing and everything else is very simple. When Angel Jibril came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, for the first time, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was scared. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was not a frightened man, he was an Arab. And everyone else that are Arab before were known for manhood and being brave. And if you cuss their mum or cuss their sister or something, they would take your head off. Because Arabs were men and they were known for their honor, even to this day. So if you talk about their women or talk about their mother or something, they will kill you. So the whole point was this. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was scared. Why? Because when Angel Jibril came to him, he came to him in angel form. And Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he saw Angel Jibril, he had 600 wings. He was a silvery grey complexion, and he had 600 wings that just went on forever. If you turn left, you see wing after wing after wing after wing after wing after wing. If you turn right, you see wing after wing after wing after wing after wing. If you look up, you see Angel Jibril. If you look down, you see Angel Jibril. Now Prophet Muhammad, he never put a finger on anyone, and he never talked bad about anyone. But yet this truthful man, he was scared. Why? Because if this angel that filled up the whole of the horizon and his wings went on and on and on, if there's going to be thousands of angels like that in hellfire that are going to punish you and beat you from above and beat you from the side and beat you from the right and beat you from the left and beat you from underneath, then we better fix up now. Because if we don't fix up, even though we got the sunnah, even though we got the hijab, even though we got the jilbab, if we carry on just posting music videos and swearing and backbiting and basically talking about this singer and that singer, when we go into hell, it's gonna hurt us. So I know myself at the end of the day. And from when I became a Muslim and I read books like Kitab al-Tawheed or read about the 3 categories of Tawheed, I stopped believing that I was a bad man or that anyone else was a bad man. And I stopped believing in Batman and rude boys and Batman and Robin and everything else. Why? Because Batman, Robin, rude boys, gangsters, they're all the same, they're all myths. So I could handle going in and out jail for a few years this time and a few years this time. But when I read about Jahannam and paradise, yeah, and Judgment Day, and I read about these angels and I read about hellfire, because I believe in this thing. I'm not ashamed that I believe in that Angel Jibril with 600 wings that covered the whole of the horizon, from left to right, up and down. I believe in it, and I know it's gonna happen. I don't care if no one else in this room believes it. I believe it 100%. And I know I cannot handle Angel Jibril or any of them Jibrils beating me and punching me and attacking me. And these angels, unlike other angels, they don't have a conscience. The baddest man in jail that stab up everyone and shoot everyone. I didn't care. When his mother dies, he cries. If he has a kid and it falls down the stairs, he cries. But these angels, they don't have a conscience. They don't feel sympathy. Allah has not put it in them to feel pain or hurt or sorrow. So when they go, and they go to punish you, and they go to hurt you, and they go to put you in pain, Allah don't give a damn about you, because hellfire is a dustbin for bad Muslims. And Allah just leaves you when they come to punish you. And they come to hurt you, and Allah's happy with them doing it, then you can't do nothing to stop it. So even now, you be smart, and you stop posting the music videos, you take down the train for songs, videos, you take down the sexy hijabi and niqabi pictures, Brothers, stop posting grime music and stop talking about you're gonna stab this man up and do this, and you fix up now and you go into paradise. And the complete opposite of the hellfire and the angels. And you live a life, because you can't understand, in paradise, and I know they want me to bring it to end, in paradise, you can't have bad days. You can't even have okay days. You have to have a boom day every day. There is no such thing as an okay day in paradise. You have to be happy. Every day is your best day. Your best clothes, the best feelings, it has to be. Allah's made it that way. In paradise, yeah, you have to be beautiful. You have to have the right attention. You have to enjoy. Every day has to be a bliss because Allah's made it like that. So I just say to you, either you will take the nasiyah, which is a nasiyah to myself because I'm a bit selfish. I did this talk for myself, not for you. Because I read that for every 999 people that go to hellfire, one will go to Jannah. And before I used to think, yeah, mashallah, the kuffar, they're going to hellfire. The ones who heard about the tawheed with the correct dawah and beautiful wisdom, if they heard about it and they don't accept, 99 of them are going to be going to hell because they didn't accept it. But then I found out it's the Muslims that are going to get punished. It's going to be 99 for every one Muslim that goes to paradise. 999, yeah, will go to hellfire. So I thought, I need to find something I love in this deen and do it. Because I don't want to be another statistic. I want to be one of the people that go to paradise. So I did this talk in the hope that if someone listens and just one person takes down a picture or does something, inshallah, that deen might save me from hellfire. Or the other people that heard this talk, they might save me from hellfire. So you need to find something in this deen what you love. There's got to be something in this deen that you love. There has to be. Whether it's tajweed, whether it's fiqh, whether it's dawah, whatever it is, you got to find it and do it. Because if you don't find something that you love in this deen and you're just about praying your 5 days of prayers a day, you're going to find this deen a burden. You're going to find wearing hijab and going to bed a burden. So you have to find something you love and fall in love with this deen. And I say, alhamdulillah, I'm in love with this deen. And even though I got less freedom, even though I got less money, even though I got less more popularity that I had before, wallahi, I'm a million times happier than I was before. So all I say to you, inshallah, please don't let any brother or any sister here today that's heard anything, even if I didn't say it in the best way, even if I spoke too fast, take the hadith or the thing I mentioned from the Quran and Sunnah. If it's pictures, take them down today. If it's you got a sexy picture, change it today. If it's that you swear openly on Facebook or you're loud outside in public, wherever it is, just change it today. Because wallahi, I'm not afraid, I'm not bothered about guys. You could be big, you could be small, I mind my own business. If you trouble me, I'll ignore you. But if you do something to me, then we'll have a fight. I don't care, one of us will win, one of us lose. But I know for a fact, there's no way on your Qiyamah I can handle Jibril. No way. Can't get a knife, there's nothing I can do. So I have to fix up now. And you have to help me and we have to help you. We on Facebook, on the world, you know what I'm saying? We have to be modest, we have to be shy, we have to do each other to help each other so we don't go to hell. So basically, whatever it is, sort out your Facebook today, sort out your Twitter today, sort out your real life. Walking down the street, being loud, sort it out today, please, inshallah. And don't let this talk be a waste. Because as you can see, I've busted myself. And what I'm just trying to say is, please, as a convert, you know, take benefit from this. And inshallah, stop saying inshallah, I'll change, or only Allah can judge me, or Allah knows what's in my heart, and change that into actions today, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan.